Simply put, the pyramid was scanned to find out what is in its still unexplored parts. Egyptologists have a suggestion that this void once served as a ramp for moving blocks during construction, and when the tomb was finished, they just forgot to remove it and filled it in badly. So it turns out that, on the one hand, the Great Pyramid was built over the course of 20 years, and on the other hand, there were many flaws left in it, as if the builders did everything in haste. At the same time, according to Egyptologists, unusual effects inside the pyramid were created by accident, and some villains stole all the most important relics. Could it be that Egyptologists simply don't want the public to know something very significant about the tomb of the great Pharaoh Cheops, if this pyramid was a tomb? Each feature of the pyramid, which Egyptologists call an accident or a coincidence, in fact, can be logically explained. Yes, the Great Pyramid of Cheops was indeed once covered with polished white limestone so that the structure took on smooth, flawless edges. But all this was rather necessary not for beauty purposes, but to reflect the sun's rays like a mirror. This would make it possible to make the inside of the pyramid perfectly isolated from sunlight. What's interesting, inside, it's made of dolomite and granite, which is a little weird. After all, granite is one of the hardest stones on Earth, and its processing takes 10 times longer than the processing of limestone, abundant near the pyramid. Granite was brought by boat from a quarry in Aswan, located 800 kilometers from the construction site. Indeed, you must admit it's unlikely that the Egyptians would have bothered so much with a material that's difficult to transport and process for the sake of an ordinary tomb. It's assumed that the choice of such a complex material is justified by the presence of quartz and metal crystals in it. At the same time, granite emits a small amount of radiation, and most importantly, it's a good conductor of piezoelectricity, a charge that's created using crystals. Dolomite, in its turn, increases electrical conductivity, while the gold on the pyramidion could create a conducting path for the energy directed upwards. Moreover, the Great Pyramid is geographically located above a powerful natural generator, namely underground rivers, and water is also an excellent current conductor.